swords. I guess we've kind of got a sword. If Corn's, that would be called a sword. No, it's definitely a sword. Even though it's...
She's a dragon.
Yeah. Whatever it is, she's got range.
One team has explosions, and we... Wait, hold on. Did off rip, KoNflict Fabian immediately jump back and put a C4 on Fabian.
Okay, all right. So we do have some things that have been practiced here. I also got to shout out Green Team's tags. We got Dirty Dan and Pinhead Larry in the flesh, in the cut right now.
Oh, that's who I'm calling Dirty Dan.
Oh, I'm Dirty Dan.
Oh, I'm Dirty Dan.
All right, speaking of Dirty Dan, though, getting juggled hard right now. It's very even percent-wise. Snake obviously at the highest percent, but also the heaviest character on the screen. Oh my God.
Wizzy with the lean back F smash going to connect and take KoNflict's first stop. Sorry, Fabian's first stop.
Yeah, you know, I'm talking about Snake being heavy, but sweet spot Mario F smash, weight doesn't matter too much for that. That is a strong move. The F smash coming out from KoNflict, and the up B coming out from KoNflict. We've got a stock lead to the green team.
Yeah, that was a down tilt up B finisher, but oh my gosh, still SHADIC reading the roll in from KoNflict and letting an F smash, but not doing it off the side. 147, and KoNflict is living here.
Yeah, look at that, and the damage. I mean, some amazing item play from Fabian here, getting SHADIC up to 63%. It is very close right now.
I want to say it too. I want to call him Dirty Dan and Pinhead Larry.
Pinhead Larry does drop their first stock, and it would be less of an issue, but Dirty Dan has also lost a stock. I think the yellow team is doing a good job dealing with Snake, which is very smart in a matchup like this. You want to get rid of the heavier character with these big swings first. The kind of the tools that the yellow team has, I feel like will lend better to a 1v1 against a youngling as opposed to a Snake. But,
I see it's very similarly to how Big Boss and Leo handled the Pac-Man in the last set, of like just denying space, not allowing Dirty Dan to get any of his like grenades or C4 and all the explosions set up and stuff. Because especially like when you get somebody off stage at ledge, you know all the Snakes are just like setting up their ledge trap, and that's going to be like whoever's still on stage, like Wizzy or SHADIC. They're going to be there to make sure they get no up smashes, no C4s, no nothing.
Yep, absolutely. And pretty even-ish game. Green team has done well, but yellow team's been able to find some kills, and DarkWizzy is holding on to the second stock really well, giving room for SHADIC to build up his damage and get some kills.
Wizzy at 145 on his second stock, and still Fabian though, maybe looking rough on their last stock.
And you know, one thing about these two green team characters is I feel like a lot of the kills are going to be like setups as opposed to straight hit swings. And I feel like that's kind of, we're starting to see that at this stage of the game. As I feel like at the start it was very hectic, there's a lot of stuff going on.
Hold up now. Hold up now. You see what KoNflict's doing there? Okay, he got a down tilt forward air. Still, and SHADIC. Oh, but it's going to be the pin off the top.
All right, okay.
Not good enough DI, but still very, very close from KoNflict and Fabian getting Wizzy and SHADIC down to their last stops.
And you know, SHADIC was at like 130, 140 or something. So that, you know, doubles can change on a whim. A couple interactions go a different way. We could very well see green team taking that first game, but DarkWizzy and SHADIC do clutch up. And yeah, I do think it's like you said, the yellow team sort of got a better handle on how to handle these two projectile characters, work around some of the boxing tools. We saw Snake getting some, I guess Snake would be the one that has some of the big straight hit hitboxes, like the big lingering back air, up tilt, etc. And they really made sure to not let Fabian get much start.
Yeah.
But yeah, a close game one. I definitely agree with not switching characters.
I think we're getting a straight run back for stage as well.
Okay.
Also, I don't know if SHADIC and Wizzy know that the stage list is also on the back of their badges. They just don't know. Skill diff. Knowledge check. Really.
Truly a knowledge check. Oh, we got the youngling upbeat off rip. We're getting a similar thing. We saw.
That's a pretty good opening from the green team there.
Yeah,
knowing that SHADIC is going to be aggressive and then just boom, upbeat into C4.
Yeah, I like that the way that Fabian has been getting the C4s on the plats. I think that that's a really good spot to put C4 in doubles, especially on a stage like this. I mean, just like that. Like.
Oh, what a catch! What a catch! All the way up in the air. SHADIC with the up B at the very last hitbox.
Wow, that was an incredible pickup. I was just talking up the platform explosive positioning for Fabian, but it actually comes back to haunt green team. as SHADIC getting popped up was put him in prime position to get a nice early kill on the youngling.
Oh, and Fabian's going to die off a reflected Nikita.
Wow.
Wizzy landing with Cape, and it just right in Fabian's face.
Oh my gosh, and there's a pin coming out. Green team had a nice start to the game, and to their credit, you know, the percents are not great on yellow team, but it's the similar factor to like Leo and Big Boss. These top players, these top doubles teams, they just get the pickups and the kills so efficiently.
And it's more of that what you were saying earlier, they just have another gear. And that's what we're seeing a lot in this game too, of just Wizzy and SHADIC are just playing at a different speed. Like KoNflict and Fabian are trying to get stuff started up, and they're getting their 1-2s, but at the end of the day, it's Wizzy and SHADIC that are finding finishes.
Yeah, and you know, Fabian finally gets an up tilt kill on SHADIC at like 150 or something, gets the down air on DarkWizzy as well. So the stocks are, the bleeding has been stopped a little bit, but we're going to need to see some things get started here for Green Team if we want things to improve, and getting juggled to the top if your Snake is not how you want to get that started.
The question is though, did you put a band-aid on a wound that needs stitches?
That is the exact question. So Snake recovering high again, but I mean, SHADIC is just there. The juggling tools that Corrin has and the skill that SHADIC has, especially with DarkWizzy distracting KoNflict on the other side of the screen, it was a rough position to be in if you're Dirty Dan.
Now Pinhead Larry, 152. Gotta just hold that shield. Now look at the shield pressure on DarkWizzy, immediately turning around. Wizzy's shield is getting a bit small here. Oh, and you see already, run up down smash. Oh, KoNflict still just holding on. How are they gonna get back from ledge?
Yeah, and we saw an unfortunate miscommunication there, or it might have been a flub team combo where Young Link was popping DarkWizzy up in the air, and Fabian came in to try and get a backer on the opponent, but accidentally hit his teammate, and just like that, the game is over.
Yep.
Very clean stuff from yellow team. Green team showed some major flashes there. I think that they had the right ideas for some of it, but yeah, that extra gear, those pickups, that SHADIC combo that you shouted out was a great example of the pickups that we've been talking about. Finding those kills off of positioning is so key, and it's something that these top teams do so well.
Wow, they're just giving us, wow, this one's gonna be nuts. Okay, this one coming up is gonna be crazy. We have Neo and Cosmos. We get more Corrin versus Mr. Monday and Zephyr.
All right, speak to me about them.
Mr. Monday and Zephyr are two Southeast Michigan